Have you guys ever noticed that when we achieve something really massive, or if we have a big setback, it is so tempting to look at one specific event as the trigger or the cause of the result that we got. The reality is though, it is very rarely this one thing that has created this one result. More commonly, it is the small habits or the small things we do consistently that give us the results that we get in life. So today in this video we want to go through 5 fantastic, powerful habits that all highly sensitive people can use to make 2022 and beyond the best years yet. So let's get into it. The first habit I want to discuss is become a bookworm. So ironically, I was reading a book written by Tim Ferriss called The 4-Hour Workweek, a wonderful book if that is something that interests you. In that book, Tim was explaining that part of his routine is to read 2 books at any given time. So he'll read one non-fiction that helps improve himself or sharpen his focus in a certain area, and he'll read one fiction that helps him relax and expand his imagination and creativity. And I started doing that, and I found that to be a wonderful way to introduce reading in my life. Now, I have personally had so many benefits from doing that, and you will too. Some of the things that I've found is that I've improved my memory and my focus, absolutely. My imagination has become better, I've had better vocabulary, I have better moods, I have far less stress in my life now, and I relax so much quicker. So this is how I do it. So during the day, if I'm going to work or whatever the case may be, I'll obviously read my non-fiction during that time, and I'll look to apply the things that I learn. And at night time, before I go to bed for about half an hour or an hour or so, I will read my fiction, and that just helps me to decompress from the day, and then I just feel relaxed. I can just kind of space out and just get rid of all the thoughts and all the stress from the day, and then relax and fall asleep so easily. So all you got to do to pick up this habit is read one chapter of your non-fiction, one chapter of your fiction in the evening, and you will soon be hooked if you're not already. The next habit that I would like to discuss with you today, and this is another powerful one that we can use, is to create hobbies. Now, no doubt all of you watching this have some fantastic hobbies that you do already. So please comment below. I'd love to hear some of the things that work for you guys. But if you're looking to expand your hobbies, or if you're looking to try something new, my suggestion is to have hobbies in 3 separate categories. So have one hobby that helps you to express yourself creatively. Have another hobby that helps you to improve your health and fitness, and finally have a hobby that helps you to create a passive income. Now, you don't necessarily have to have an income from it, but it has the option or the opportunity to do that. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about what you can do for each category, because as I'm sure you can imagine, there's literally an endless amount of possibilities for each. But I will give you this. No matter what you do for all of these categories, make sure it is something that you genuinely enjoy, and it's not something that you feel like you should do, because when you enjoy the hobbies you do, that is when you get the most benefit from them. And this is something that I've tried to implement as well in my life, and I truly love it. I've found for me personally that since doing this, I've had, again, a lot of benefits from that. Both my mental and physical health have really improved. I've got more creative, I've got lowered stress. Ironically, I find that I'm able to connect with people a lot easier and a lot better, especially because I have more interesting things that I can talk about as well, which for me has been really fantastic as well. I now had also created some very small but some passive income from the hobbies as well, which is just amazing. So definitely add some hobbies onto your list for 2022 and beyond, and please comment below some of the things that you've done as well. I'd love to hear that from you guys. Alright, the next thing I'd like to talk about, and this is again another powerful way that we can improve ourselves as highly sensitive people, get into the habit of learning a new skill. Now in this day and age, we have an abundance of knowledge available at our fingertips. I mean, you right now on a platform that offers so much. There's so many skilled people that give great knowledge and insights on how to hone a craft. Now, I've personally watched hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube, and I've learned so many things from photography to improving my cooking, and you name it, I've done it. It's really great platform to expand our skill set. And again, you benefit so much from this. So go out and think to yourself, what skills can I learn that can truly benefit me, or what skills would I love to learn? Maybe you want to learn a language, or maybe you want to improve yourself in another way. So kind of go out there and just explore, see what you can find on YouTube. For example, if trying to improve yourself or trying to learn more about high sensitivity is something that you're interested in, this is the channel to come to. So please like and subscribe. We produce so much content for highly sensitive people in relation to emotions or beliefs or fitness and health, that kind of thing. All these things are tailored for you as a highly sensitive person. And if you are already subscribed to our channel, thank you so much. But if you haven't, please subscribe and like this video, so that way we can keep producing more of these, because I personally really enjoy it. So thank you so much for that. Alright, moving on. The next thing I'd like to discuss in a bit more detail is regular exercise. Now, we've already touched on this when we spoke about hobbies, but I think that exercise is such an important part of life, and we hear it so often. You make sure you move your body and you get all these benefits. But again, I cannot emphasize enough just how fantastic it is. Having regular exercise at least 3 days per week for about 30 to 45 minutes per day gives you so many wonderful benefits that you can carry on going forward. You will experience lowered stress, lowered anxiety, lower depression as your brain floods with all these wonderful endorphins. You'll have increased muscle strength, increased balance. You're going to have a lowered risk of heart disease, and also, best in my opinion, is a potential for a prolonged lifespan. So exercise is really truly wonderful. Now, there's so many ways you can do this. I know from experience, some people really love just having a very structured routine that they can go to the gym and they know, on this day I'm doing this, Tuesday I'm doing that, Wednesday I'm doing this. And if you enjoy that kind of structure, that is absolutely amazing, and you should continue to do that. I also know that some people really don't want to have that structure, and that's fine as well. There's so many things that you can do. So if you're serious about getting into exercise, or you're looking to kind of try new things and you don't know where to start, simple is best. Unless you are going for something specific or training for a very specific event, it really doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you do it and you enjoy it. So try a few things, go for walks, cycle, play some sport. You can go to the gym if that interests you. No matter what it is, just go and do it, and you'll find you'll get so many benefits from it. Now, if that's something that you really are interested in and you'd like us to produce more videos on exercise and fitness and health, I'm a certified personal trainer as well. So drop it in the comments, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to produce that content for you guys as well. Alright, moving forward to the final habit, or the final thing that we can do going forward in 2022. And this one is potentially the hardest to implement, but has the most potential growth that you can get from it. And that is to do things that expand your comfort zone. Now, the reason why that's so important is because our comfort zones are dynamic. Think about it, if you're not actively trying to expand the areas that you feel comfortable in, naturally it's going to slowly decline, meaning you're going to feel less comfortable more often. And really, that is not ideal at all. Think about some of the most confident people that you know. They just seem to be so comfortable no matter what the situation is, or no matter where they go. And that is because, whether they were aware of it or not, they have expanded the areas that they feel comfortable in. Now, there's so many ways you can do this, and you don't have to go bungee jumping or skydiving or participate in any extreme sports to get the benefits from it. Just do something that you wouldn't normally do. Now, I started doing this maybe about 7 or 8 years ago, and I just did things like have a conversation with my waiter or someone that served me in the shops, that type of thing. That helped me just become more, I guess, engaging and learning to communicate with people that I wouldn't communicate with, and then I felt more confident from that. So again, there's so many things you can do. You can volunteer for causes that you feel passionate about that you might not normally do. And again, that puts you in a whole new zone that you have to kind of negotiate in. And the more you do that, the more confidence you'll feel, the more self-assurance and self-esteem will grow as well. So guys, I hope those 5 habits really serve you in 2022 and beyond. Please comment below if you've done other things as well that has really benefited you. We can all learn from each other, and I think that's just the wonderful thing about YouTube. But as always, thank you so much for watching this, and I really look forward to seeing you all on the next one.